Well, what it do, my peoples? It is your boy God Hand. Thankful to be back again. Thankful to see you on the channel again. And yes, it is not an optical illusion. It is the whackness Destiny on the screen. A couple people were asking for just a little update on where I left off in Destiny. And so here it is, just showcasing some of my exotics and the legendaries. Wouldn't you think the legendaries would be better than the exotics? I mean, a legendary thing is better than an exotic thing. That's just my thinking. I don't know if that's weird, but yeah, go some stuff. Oh, did I ever tell you guys how I got the yellow horn? I was doing a bounty to get a bunch of 10 captures or whatever it was. So I was going through matches, herping, skipping to the next one. Just doing it real quick. I got into a match that was maybe 15 seconds left. Got into a match, killed one person. Game ends, and I'm there waiting for the next screen. When I hear then the game ends or whatever, and they get the little rewards, and I'm waiting to go into the next lobby. When I hear somebody go, "What the?" and I see what the problem is, and I got the yellow one. And that's how I got the yellow one, right there. 10-second PvP match, but hey, that's that RNG stuff for you. Sometimes it's great like that, and sometimes it just makes you want to, go punch Bungie devs directly in the teeth. But yeah, guys, that's just wanted to give you guys that little peek at where I left off. But besides that, speaking of Destiny, I actually saw a video from a guy. I can't remember what his name is. I'm going to go ahead and link him in the description. But from what I saw in his channel, he focuses on the lore of Destiny, on the I guess the story that wasn't in the game. And yeah. So I was watching his videos, and guys, I gotta say, man, the stuff that was left out, the lore and the story and all that, from what this guy was chronicling in his videos, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, he didn't have incredible special effects. There wasn't like effects like you heard the some of the enemies scream like the hive, the running hive guys, the melee ones, when they hear them screaming it like that. It was just him and the music, and I guess the Grimoire cards, the Grimoire cards, whatever that was. And he was just basically reading what was on the Grimoire cards. Maybe he had spiced it up a little bit with his own words to keep the story moving along. Because I know they have a Grimoire, like it's not just one big Grimoire card for like the hive or whatever. There's different things you can put together. So from what I understand, he kind of puts it together with his own words, but he's basically reading off the Grimoire card. And the thing was just so incredible. I watched like 4 of his videos straight and didn't even notice like 30 minutes went by. It was just so rich and so entertaining and amazing, like and you would think reading hearing that, watching those videos and hearing all that incredible stuff and all the incredible lore and all of the legends and just all of the lore, you would think somebody like me, especially who's been critical of Destiny, would be angry after hearing that. Oh, I can't believe we got gypped that. And that's a fair response, because we absolutely got ripped off from that. None of that is in the game. None of that is in the game. But it wasn't really anger I was feeling listening to this guy. I got kind of sad. I got legit like sad, man. Sad and just this sinking feeling. I grew up with the arts. I've been writing myself for a very long time. I've said it I think before. Like I do a lot of film writing, but I was doing like theater. Before I started getting into the film portion of it, I was in theater for years. I went to high school for theater. And it wasn't just a school just for theater students. It was a performing arts school. So there was visual artists, people who can draw, paint, sculpt. that kind of thing. And there were dancers, so it was a school just, filled with artists. And so I got exposed to a lot of cool stuff, and I'm like, wow, I got to see a lot of cool things. So I had this appreciation for art and for effort put into art. And there was so much effort in that lore. So much effort in that lore, and I implore you guys to go watch this guy's video. I don't know if you already have somebody that does this. I don't know about anybody else that does it, but I know this guy does it, and I loved what he did with it. And I'm just like, man, as somebody, I don't think you have to be a big art person to really enjoy it. It was just incredible. It was dripping with imagination. It was just this world, this whole world, filled with all these incredible things, these people that they mention in Destiny, but they go into absolutely no detail about, into the enemies and what makes them tick and just a piece of their background. But just that piece was just so incredibly rich and incredible. And I'm just like, it breaks your heart. It really breaks your heart that there's so many people that bought this game, and that even if they don't like it anymore and they stop playing like I did, there are still people that are still into the game and still love it, and they're just so many people don't read the Grimoire cards. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't. It's and it's just so sad to think that they're just gonna completely miss out on this thing, because it made more sense in the monetary and corporate sense to just scrap that whole thing, scrap the imagination, scrap the effort, scrap the art, scrap the passion, take it out of the game, and put it in Grimoire cards. If they throw the passion to the side of the road. If somebody wants, they'll pick it up and go on their way. And just think about that. Think about that, man, because there's a whole game in the Grimoire cards. It feels like that's where the whole game is, and I don't know if I'm communicating to you. I maybe it is just the art thing, you know what I mean? But I definitely implore you guys to go watch it, man. And what I was saying was, I just, to see this happen, and to see it happen so boldly, and so unapologetically. If this becomes the trend, we're gonna lose gaming. We are gonna absolutely lose gaming, and that's a terrifying thing. I mean, you guys just gotta watch it. You guys just gotta watch it and see just how incredible and how oozing with passion once again, and ingenuity and imagination the lore of Destiny is, because it is absolutely incredible. It is so fantastic, man. But moving on from that, getting out of the artsy fartsy phase, I actually want to talk to you guys about the PS4. Apparently, it's got a new update a couple days ago, update 2.0, that allows it to do. I actually thought it could, some of these things that it allows it to do, I thought you can already do USB playback. I thought it already had that. But one of the big things that you can now do with it, since the update, is you can actually upload to YouTube directly from your PS4, which is incredible. That's really cool. That's real next gen stuff. So I hope they keep building on stuff like that. I doubt it's great, but you can do it now, and that's cool. And that's something obviously that they're going to be building on and improving. But the really big thing in this update for the PS4 was something called SharePlay. I think that's what it's called, SharePlay, and it is absolutely incredible. This is the kind of stuff consoles have. This is the kind of stuff that makes that puts console ahead of consoles, ahead of PC. Nothing else. Nothing else is gonna help console gamers stay a console gamer other than stuff like this. SharePlay basically is, as it sounds, it's two ways you can use it. The first way is you can have a friend basically go through the gaming with you. One of you plays the game and the other one watches. And you can also, but that's not it. That's not it. I got YouTube for that. Whatever. No. Also, what it does is you can let your friend take over controlling of the game, so they can play the game. You can let them play, and you watch. If there's a really hard part that your friends can just beast through for whatever reason, hey buddy, take over. Jesus, you take the wheel, and he plays for you or whatever. And that's really cool. That's really, really awesome. Again, this is where council shines. You want to make the argument for PC? Do it here. Do it here. This is a wonderful, great start. This needs to go further. This needs to be pushed. This needs to be worked. This needs to become what console gaming is about. Now, there's another part of share play, and this is the really big part. You can play with your friends in any co-op game. The game has to have co-op already in it. In any co-op game, you can play with your friend, and that's obviously anywhere that they are, country, different state, whatever. Now, yeah, got him. I can already do that. What the freak, nigga? You wasting my time. No, hold on. Only one of you has to actually have the game. Only one of you has to actually have the game. Mind blown. This is where we need to be, people. So, I just want to give a slow clap to PlayStation. This is a really great step, guys, and I hope to see more from you. I'm definitely getting the PS4 of the consoles. I'm gonna definitely get the PS4. I was taken aback by this. This is wonderful news, and like I said, I hope this is something that's pushed more and that's worked more, because this is the kind of thing that will keep me a console gamer. But anyway, guys, the video has been going way too long. Like to stop by the channel. Let me know what you guys think about it all, and of course, check out that guy's channel. I forgot his name, but I'll put it in the description. It's awesome. It's your boy Godhen. Until next time, I'm out.